Senior Jake Holland has been the guy for the Lobos this season, so much so that he was just named Tony Gwynn Co-Mountain West Player of the Year this morning, as you guys mentioned. Coach Brown told us that he's been a very vocal leader this season and at times even taken a lot of the pressure off of this coaching staff because of his leadership. You come to Boise State to win championships and leave a legacy here. To do it in your final season as a captain for this Boise State team, how special is this moment for you?
Man, pulling on all the heartstrings. It doesn't get much more special than that.
We have a couple of All-Mountain West honorable mentions and players here in this game right now. MJ Amy from San Jose State earned an honorable mention nod. And how about this? Isaiah Stevens for Colorado State, the only player in Mountain West history to be named to an All-Mountain West team 5 times in his career. When Wyoming head coach Jeff Linder spoke with us earlier this week, he said, in a rivalry game like the Border War, it doesn't matter what has happened all season or even in the last game, it all goes out the window today. Harrison Whaley has been a welcomed addition to this Wyoming offense these last 2 games after finally making his return from off-season knee surgery. Well, when we spoke earlier this week, Harrison told me this was the first time he'd ever had surgery, so he was definitely tested mentally while he was coming back. Well, the recovery time for this particular surgery was about 6 to 8 months, so he was hoping he'd get back on the field at some point this season, and he said he kept telling himself, when the time is right, I'll be back. Last time I saw him, we had him drawing a Boise State logo at Mountain West Football Media Days in 2021. I didn't want to embarrass him and bring it out, so you're welcome for that. But great to see you again. Thank you so much, and enjoy watching the Broncos today. Back inside the Thomas and Mack Center at halftime between New Mexico and Air Force. The Lobos up 19 over the Falcons. First round action is underway here at the Thomas and Mack Center, and boy, has it been a fun day today. We see Fresno State, Colorado State advancing to the quarterfinals. Teammate, captain, son, former Razorback, and now a Rebel. No matter where Jackson Woodard's football journey has taken him, he's been a leader in the truest sense of the word, and nothing has changed since arriving in Las Vegas, wearing the scarlet and gray under head coach Barry Odom. It's certainly been working. Well, let's look back at the first half and those first couple of minutes. It was all Maya Hansen from Boise State. She had 12 points in the first half. And Jade, you were talking about a lot of individual performances. Well, Hansen really carried the load there for a while in that first half.
Yes, absolutely. I think she's one of those players that you're okay with that individual performance because she's consistent.
They've taken over, and this isn't the first time that these two teams have met in the Mountain West Championship. This is now the 2nd straight season that the Broncos and the Aggies have faced off here in Las Vegas.
Really made some big plays, but we made it interesting.
Absolutely. Coach Harrison Whaley had nearly 200 yards rushing today. How valuable has his energy been?
He's been huge. He's a threat every time he gets the ball. If you're not in the right position, he's going to score.
As expected, both of these teams already going to the pen. You told me this morning it's not going to be A-game stuff, but it's going to take the entire team. What do you like about what Sanchez did to close out that last inning?
He's just been one of our guys, coming in a spot that we need him to be in.
Isaiah, there's so much more basketball to be played for this Rams team this year, but I'd be remiss not to say that this is your 150th career game in a Colorado State uniform. When you just take a moment, you see these fans cheering for you, and you think back on your career, what comes to mind?
Man, just the everyday grind, being able to go out there and compete with my brothers.